I'm just going to do like kind of like my first thoughts and impressions of this design. So what is the Inazone? Well, what Pyranah's done, they wanted to reach back to more that maybe a paddler that paddles maybe say like a Zen, a Remix, a Diesel, or something like that. They wanted to have more of a friendlier kind of river runners, because they've got like the Ripper, the Firecrackers, and things like that that are very spicy and pretty much a more like aggressive design, I would say. But what the Inazone's done, they've stepped back a little bit. Let me just go over this boat. It's going to come in two sizes, medium large and small medium. This is the small medium. This is 8'6", and I'm pretty sure the large is going to be around 8'10". And I have no volume specs, but it's 25 inches wide in the center, 26 inches wide on the large. And that's pretty much the initial specs that I have on this thing. This is one of their newer colors too. I can't remember the name of this color. Do you remember the name of this color? Lava Burst. Lava Burst. How about that? Well, he might know the name of the color. I don't know the name of the color, but this is their newer color. They've got two new colors coming on this thing. And let me just kind of like do a quick kind of rapid fire walkthrough on this. More of a rounded style bow, I mean stern, instead of the squared off style here. They're staying with the good molded in drain plug right there. I like that. Handles are the same on that. Inazone graphic. There will be a small medium down here somewhere that I was told. Looks like you've got a molded in wall holder right here, so no screw in type wall holder. There's a kind of a little bit of a bubble volume right here. This does not look like a stern. Now, even though I can probably stern stall it, I don't think Pyranah got this as a stern style design with this kind of like swelled up back end right here. This is kind of a throwback to the Inazone. I think I remember these were on the Inazone. This is for getting in and out of the boat. This area right here gets very slippery a lot of times on kayaks. I wish more manufacturers would do this right here. I've been able, you've got out of boats before and your hand just slide off. It is a little harder to mold, so if you know molding, getting these to form properly is a little tough, but Piranha's pretty good on their molding. Same Elite outfitting, adjustable seat. It has a screw-in bulkhead, so it's got whatever the outfitting that you're normally seeing. It's coming with the like adjustable thigh hookers right here. It's got the newer ones in it. The back band's easy adjustable. The shoulder pads on both sides for carrying it right here. Let's check out this hull. So you see this taper? They've tapered it, so that means it's probably going to be a little more forgiving, but they did not skimp on the edges. Kind of edge as the reactor, that that drop step right here, and curls up a little bit, but it's not super, it doesn't feel like it's as aggressive. And then looking over it, you can see the rail runs all the way out. Little bit of volume bubble right here. It is textured on the whole bottom right here. Feels good. Plastic feels this. Piranha's plastic's always been pretty solid. Everything looks good on it. Got wave deflectors. You know what? I'm excited. I always get excited to paddle new boats. You know, anytime something new. Can it set on its edge? Well, looky there. It can sit right on its edge. It looks, it's got like a, it's not like 100% boxy, but y'all see that? It has this good little kind of 45, maybe a 70 going on. We're gonna do a quick little lap and I'll give you my opinion of this thing once I get kind of a lap in. It's kind of tough to, unless I spend a lot of time. So this is more of a first impressions and not really a full-on review, but you know what? We'll know what it's all about. So let's get on the water now. Okay, here we go. Well, you know what? Carrying it, it's got that pad on the shoulder. I can almost do it no hand. There is a wall holder, like finger grips for your wall. The same thing that was on my reactor. That's in this one also. So you guys will be able to feel that. Yeah, so he's got the fire, which one? Oh, the 252. He's got the good firecracker. And what he was saying was a good point about having this design for like beginners that come out here on the Nantahala and they don't want to get them in like a small Ripper 2 or small Rewind. This would be more of a craft, more of a river runner craft. Now everybody, I will be probably a little large for this boat. I get it. But I'm not, I fit in it. It feels good. Everything feels nice on it right away. This Elite outfitting is really solid. I've been really impressed with it. Okay. Well, it feels small on me. Yeah, it feels like a true small medium. I think they've got the sizing, but initial thoughts, pretty flat and stable. I like the feel of that edge. Oh boy, yeah, I feel that volume. You could probably get this thing vertical if you really tried, but I'm telling y'all, that is not what the design of this thing is made for. I feel the volume on the top. Yeah, so you can feel it dropping over, and there's the secondary stability feels like it drops and then it hits about right there. It feels polished. By the way, this is 100% production. This is not a prototype. I think we got a 360 right here. Woo! Whoa! So this is kind of like a hybrid flat hull. It's not 100% planing. It's not 100% display. It's kind of like I think the hull goes kind of like this, and then it flattens out and then it rails up. Let's test out these wave deflectors. The edges seem to roll off pretty clean. Check a little bit of speed. It's faster than the firecracker. Woo! Right. No, you could tell it goes under, then the volume kicks and wants to kick it back, which is probably a good thing.
Right there in the back.
You know, like I was saying, it's not a half slice. I don't think it's made as that river runner.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of sporty river runner look. That's a half slice.
That's a half slice. It looks good. It looks small.
It feels quick though. It feels fast. It's definitely faster than the firecracker, which isn't saying much, but still. That's like saying a turtle's faster than a slug.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel overly small, but it feels small for me. I'm always piling bigger boats. Definitely gets up speed fast. Large could be a good race boat in theory. One thing with the Ripper 2 and the original Ripper, the tail would load going down river when we go fast, especially if you lean back at all. This one, you don't feel it at all. And it slows it down. It'll slow it down because once you start loading the tail, same way with the fire, you start loading that tail. Yeah. Where I feel that this one, you have more of an ability to kind of like get back, and it doesn't like go up. So if I wanted to get back and lift the bow up a little better, I feel that it's smoother at that. And if I had to guess volume on this, I'm going to say 70, probably around 69, 70 gallons on this. If I had to guess, I think that's 72. I can't remember what the Firecracker 252.
I think it is 72.
I think it's like 72. This feels about, because we're very narrow. I'm 25 inches on my width here, and it's narrowed up there. It's not wide like that Firecracker.
I'll tell you, the color looks good on the water.
I love the bright colors on the water, everybody. Oh, look at that snake. All right. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one there. I could see how that could be tough for like a beginner. Oh, yeah, that ferry, that ferry would be stout for someone just learning.
is you got to come out of the eddy wall.
Yeah, you got to come out high and you got to carry your speed. That was a good one right there.
Like a power fair.
Yeah. This edge grabs a little better than the firecracker.
Does it really?
It's got a little more aggressive grab when you get it on its edge. The firecracker, as you know, it's a little mushy. It's a little mushy when I hit these eddies.
Yeah, it doesn't carve.
Yeah,
Snappy.
I feel the grab on this one. I think he's going to that high eddy right there. Stole his wave. Oh, that's a long water line. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. I don't feel my stern swamping down. Not bad. The surfing's good.
Sheds in a bead, and there's no water on top of the stern.
Well, see, that's where I like having somebody else with me. You're saying the water's coming off?
It comes around it, and there's water 2 inches up on the rails on either side, and the stern's totally dry.
Yeah, because with the ripper and even the firecracker, you can feel it going on there.
Yeah. It's hard to stay on a short wave like that.
You can lean back more. I'm like, no way I'm getting that one. Very controllable. See, one thing with the firecracker, I feel that the tail swamps in. Firecracker's still a really good surfing boat. It's just got that low volume tail, which is obvious for stern spurts and all that.
Underneath that, see the rock that's wet with the lichen on it?
With the leaf on it?
Yeah, the white lichen at the top and the leaf right below it.
Yeah.
You want to come in behind it, go up in that gap between it and the tree.
Okay, so eddy out behind that rock.
Yeah, and it's a one bar eddy. I'm kind of fairy in my car.
Oh, okay. And then up there. There is kind of an eddy in there. You guys seen that? Trying to plug it, see what happens. It's not as poppy as the firecracker. Save that. That's crazy how it pops out. It sheds right off that sidewall. Very predictable.
Look real,
Dude.
really stable on
Yeah,
the
it's
oil. It just kind of sat. Didn't want to.
Dude, even when I was going for cartwheels, it like, even when I screwed them up, it just went boop. The sidewall lets it pop back up. So it does have like secondary that's popping it up.
Yeah.
So far impressed.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks real stable and locked in, even in the oil. Even when
I
you
get a little
small.
squirrely on this one, as you know. You'll kind of get in there and once the tail gets covered in that, you're kind of at the mercy a little bit. Yeah, same way with a Ripper 2. So if that's too spicy and the Ripper 2, this would be something I would recommend.
Absolutely.
Because I could see someone, but you still have that carviness and edginess. You're not dealing with a big creek boat bow back there.
Right.
I mean stern. It took little southeast hips to get up on it.
Oh yeah, the water's low.
Little booth right there. Woo! That was the peak. Yeah, oh boy, that's tough. I don't think I'm going to get that bow down. But it feels good. Just spinning like this, pretty stable. It feels wide right here. Like it feels like there's nothing to throw down. Even that feels easier.
Right.
The way that it feels wider on the bottom. But that's a good thing. If it's, I mean, a lot of people that would own this will never do not in this, yeah. I think it's meant for side surfing and spin. Yeah, overall thoughts of this thing, very stable. Good river runner. I think Pyranah's got a good river runner on their hands. Nothing that particularly wowed me. You know, but they've got a lot of aggressive boats out there. And I think this is a little bit of a departure for them. But it feels smooth. It feels polished. Like you can feel all of the boats, like the Reactor, the Rippers, the Firecrackers. I can feel them all kind of mixed in here, that DNA with this Elite outfit. Very comfortable. Even though it's a small medium, I am very comfortable in here. And I have thicker legs, but this feels great, everybody. As far as, I mean, this is all day paddling comfort. That's what it feels like. this is kind of like my first initial thoughts. I will have a full-on review later once I get it on different runs, maybe when I'm in the medium large. But right now, that's all I got on the Pyranah Inazone. See you on the next video.